everyone. I'm Ellie D'Angelo with Richard A. Zuber Realty, and today I'm here with Scott Rothenberger with Place.
Hey, Ellie.
Hi.
Welcome. Welcome to our design studio.
Thank you so much. It is so beautiful here. I'm on Route 100 in Bali, Pennsylvania at Place Design Studio and Showroom. And today I am here with Scott to talk about some ways that you can spruce up your home for spring and then other things that Scott offers with his business. So Scott, could you please tell me a little bit more about your business?
14 years ago, I quit my job in a bad economy. We all know what 14 years ago was. And I said, that's it. I want to do my own thing, and I want to bring everything into one entity.
Okay.
Hence the name Place. And our tagline is that once you work with us, your place will never be the same.
Once you work with us, your place will never be the same.
Exactly. So we can work with clients. I have clients that I've done landscape design for, and then they were building a new house, and I helped with all the interior design of the home.
Okay.
And then the daughter got engaged, so then I produced the bridal shower in the backyard.
Okay.
And then I did the wedding. And so I like to work with my clients and follow them through all the different stages of life.
Okay.
And so I'm thinking that as we move forward, eventually, the longer I'm in business, some of those clients will sell their larger homes and will want to downsize, and I want to be the design person for them to help them simplify their life and downsize later in years. So
absolutely. So you do outdoor landscape design, you do interior design, you do event design, and then you also do holiday design.
We do holiday as well, yeah.
Okay. So could you please tell me a little bit more about your landscape design?
So I will say, and I'm glad you asked that question, because really, as even though I said we do all these things, I'm going to say 75% of our business model is landscape design and installation.
Okay.
Which we also offer after the installation. We also offer maintenance.
Oh,
so we have a lot of clients that want these gorgeous gardens, but they have no idea how to take care of them, or they don't have time.
Right.
So we don't come out and we mow lawns, but we do tend to the garden. So we weed, we deadhead, we water. We have a lot of clients that travel. We come in and water their planters for them while they're away. So as far as landscape design and installation, so being that my background is actually architecture, not landscape architecture, I am always trying to relate the home to the landscape and marry the two. Okay. So it's not cookie cutter landscaping. It's not just what I call puffs of frosting, like, on a birthday cake and you have little puffs of frosting.
Yes.
That's not our style of landscaping.
Okay.
So we really create beautiful environments to be in.
Okay.
We do a lot with perennials. We do a lot with perennials. Every year. Yeah, we do a lot with perennials mixed into the landscape, so it's very lush and full.
Beautiful.
We have done cottage gardens where it's very lush and full and very busy. That's great, but you've got to have a nice white picket fence or a row of boxwood, like a hedge to tie that together. But we can also do a very nice design where it's lush and full, but you have order. So what I mean by that is you may have a group of plants that are maybe this high, and then the next group is this high. And then the next, so that when you stand back, you can see layers. I think that's very important in landscape design, is to have layers in the design. So it can be lush and full, but not busy. It's very calming to the eye. And the other reason I really like to use perennials a lot is because they change throughout the season. So perhaps our landscapes will be more in the pink and yellow color scheme in spring. And then in the summer, to give you a cooling effect, we do a lot of white and blue and purple flowers. And then in the fall, we use a lot of reds, rusts, and oranges. So your landscape, for me, what I love to do for my clients is create a landscape that's changing throughout the seasons for them. So it's never the same thing twice.
Exactly. And that does create a lot of value to the curb appeal of the home and to the home.
Absolutely.
Scott, what are some examples of previous projects that you've done in the past, or some that you are just really excited looking forward to in the future?
I would say some of my really favorite projects that I've worked on are projects where I've been really able to get to know the client and develop a relationship and create a beautiful outdoor living room for them. Because we talk about square footage in a house. As a realtor, you talk about square footage in a house. Well, we have square footage outside too. And I'm finding much, much more, especially since the pandemic, more and more people are staying home. They're not traveling as much, so they want these incredible backyards.
Absolutely.
So we can create these beautiful outdoor rooms to go to in your backyard, whether that be a deck or whether a patio. We create, outdoor fireplaces, outdoor kitchens, fire pits. We get involved in swimming pool design. I do the design, and then we turn it over to different pool companies that we work. So we really do everything outdoors. And I would probably say that's probably my favorite. It's hard to say my favorite project because, they're all my favorite. They're all my babies, right? But I love...
Because you're very involved with the business.
Very involved. So I still do all the designing. I do all the sales. I meet with all the clients.
Right.
I do have a great team that does the installation.
Right.
And I have a great team that does the maintenance that I talked about, the horticultural services.
Yes.
So I'll tell you real quick the
Yes.
process. So I meet with a homeowner on site. We walk the property. We talk about their likes, their dislikes, their wants, their needs. We kind of define the parameters of their project. Okay. Some people hire us and we do the design and we'll do the bed prep and we'll maybe put in the large specimen trees or shrubs.
Sure.
And then they come in and plant the perennials and grasses or whatever, the smaller pieces.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then they'll mulch themselves. And that way it not only saves them money, but they also take ownership in their project too.
Right.
So there are no rules with me.
Okay.
Every project is unique and different. Every client situation is unique and different.
Right.
So it just really depends.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
So Scott, any trends moving forward that you see in the future that will add some value or it would make it easier for somebody to walk outside and just feel refreshed?
I would say definitely, like I talked earlier, an outdoor living space. People are liking to live outdoors and entertain outdoors. I think one of the things I have found is that we are all about entertaining. So we want to create that outdoor living room space. Maybe it's a bar, or an outdoor bar.
Oh.
Maybe it's an outdoor kitchen space.
Right.
I will tell you, honestly, outdoor fireplaces and outdoor fire pits are huge.
Okay.
Huge. I mean, everybody's doing them.
Right.
So really entertaining spaces are really, really important. But because we're talking real estate too, I want to talk about curb appeal.
Okay.
Where I'll come out and meet with a homeowner that's listing their house and I'll give them like 10 bullet items. That whether we do those 10 bullet items
Sure.
or they do it themselves, we can help them.
Absolutely.
So like one of the things that I try to talk about is you want to remove shrubbery that's so big, what I call house eaters, where you can't even see the architecture anymore. So you want to really freshen up the front entry.
Absolutely.
Like so really the two, and again, not trends, but timeless things to think about is really creating a very welcoming entry to the home.
A welcoming entry.
And then definitely really creating, whether it's a small space or a large space, really create a really cozy, just entertaining outdoor space. And I don't necessarily mean a table and chairs.
Sure.
I think more of like a cocktail table, a low table with more comfortable chairs around.
Right.
Of course, everybody loves to eat outside, so having a dining table is important too. But I think those are two really key things that if you're developing your outdoor spaces to really focus on, and picking very timeless materials. So when I say that, I certainly stamped concrete is huge, and it's less expensive alternative to Pennsylvania bluestone.
Right.
But if you can afford the Pennsylvania bluestone, it is a timeless material. It'll never go out of style. It's not a fad.
Absolutely.
Okay. So choosing materials that are indigenous to a region,
Absolutely.
I think will also give you a very timeless look on your property.
Awesome.
You know, whether inside or outside. Pick things that fit your environment.
Right.
Timeless
look and extra value.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
It was such a pleasure to be here in your design studio. And again, I am here with Zuber Realty. We are your local full-service real estate firm. And if you have any questions about buying or selling, please let us know. Thank you, and thanks again.
Thanks,
Scott.
Ellie. It was
Thank
great
you
seeing
so
you.
much.
Yes, thank you.